Hello and welcome to this historic day. Today we are celebrating the opening of the new bridge in Long Beach. I'm Dr. Noel Hacegaba.
And I'm Rick Cameron. And from all of us at the Port of Long Beach, thank you for joining us this morning for the grand opening of Long Beach's new international bridge.
Today of all days, we would have loved to do this event in person, to honor the thousands of people whose vision made this iconic bridge a reality for our city.
Unfortunately, the current pandemic has made it impossible for us to be together on this special day. However, we have put together an opening ceremony that we hope you will enjoy.
First, we'll introduce you, remotely of course, to some of the key individuals whose passion, commitment, and hard work over the years helped to make this bridge a reality today.
We're going to go live to the bridge. The first trucks and cars will drive over the nearly 2-mile-long bridge that rises 205 feet above the water. There will also be boats and aerial displays going over and around the bridge, so please stay with us for this important ceremony.
And now, to officially welcome you to this webcast of the opening of the new bridge, here are 2 short video clips from our Executive Director, Mario Cordero, and Frank Colonna, the President of the Long Beach Board of Harbor Commissioners.
Hello, and thank you for joining us for this exciting moment for the Port of Long Beach. This new bridge is another major milestone in the port's ongoing commitment to remain the most advanced and most competitive port in the world. The Port of Long Beach has invested billions, yes, I said billions, of dollars in infrastructure in the past decade to make cargo even more efficient. And this bridge is one of our biggest investments so far. So what does this new bridge do? It means dramatically improved traffic flow for cars and trucks. The new bridge is wider, with 3 lanes in each direction, plus emergency lanes to keep goods and commuters moving. Also, the new bridge is taller, with more room for large cargo ships to pass underneath. It is a bridge that meets our needs today and will do so for the next 100 years. Safety, reliability, efficiency, this new bridge has many important features that will add to operational excellence of the Port of Long Beach. I would like to thank all those who made this bridge possible, starting with the construction workers and the building and trades people, and all those who supported them. I want to thank our project management team. You provided a very important and critical role, providing oversight to this project, ensuring every piece of this bridge met the highest design and safety standards. I also want to thank our contractor, SFI. This was truly an international team coming together to deliver this new bridge. And I want to thank our port team for their countless hours and dedication and hard work on this project. This bridge is beautiful. It represents so much to the Port of Long Beach. It is much more than a convenient roadway. It is a critical link in the global movement of cargo. So I'm very happy. I am very happy to celebrate the opening of our new bridge. It is a bridge to everywhere, a critically important milestone for the Port of Long Beach to maintain our importance to the international shipping community. Thank you so much.
The time has come on behalf of the Long Beach Board of Harbor Commissioners to offer our sincere gratitude for all the hard work, commitment, and dedication to see this new bridge come to life. We extend our special appreciation to the former council members, mayors and commissioners, those with the vision and courage to move this bridge project forward. And I also want to thank my present Harbor Commission colleagues, the ones who ensured the port team had all the resources and encouragement to see it through to completion. We must also salute our incredible port leadership, the wonderful managers and staff who met the awesome responsibility to oversee this immense construction project. The port is capable of building many things, large projects like our new Middle Harbor terminal. But building a bridge like this to last for 100 years and to improve our overall flow of cargo and traffic in our port facility takes a special kind of expertise and commitment. The port team should be proud. They worked diligently with the contractor, Caltrans, to deliver a bridge built to the highest standards. This is what the Port of Long Beach is all about, providing a modern, thriving port complex that means good-paying jobs for thousands of people of Long Beach and Southern California. It's about giving back. We're not just about moving cargo. The Port of Long Beach recognizes we're a big part of the community. That is why we support educational and environmental programs that enrich our lives. That is why we host family-friendly events and offer scholarships to our local students who seek a maritime career. That is why I'm proud to be serving our greater Long Beach community, and I'm especially proud and excited to see this new bridge come to life at the Port of Long Beach, your port of choice.
Thank you for those comments. It is an honor to work with you and to be part of this incredible team here at the Port of Long Beach. Watching the state of California's first cable-stayed bridge for vehicles rise from the ground has been absolutely incredible.
To give you a better idea of the sheer magnitude of a project that required thousands of workers, colossal machines, 46,000 tons of steel, and 300,000 cubic yards of concrete, here's a short video.
Favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes unanimously.
After 45 years, the Gerald Desmond Bridge is nearing the end of its lifespan.
Long Beach is getting ready to break ground on a massive replacement bridge.
On the largest bridge in Southern California.
Today we will begin construction on a bridge project that will improve our city, the region, and the United States in many, many ways.
This bridge will forever be linked to the city of Long Beach. It will create a new iconic structure for the city.
We're not building a bridge to nowhere, we're going to build a bridge to everywhere, and that's exactly what you see here before you. This is not just iconic for the port, it's iconic for the city, it's iconic for the region, and it's going to be the iconic bridge for the nation.
Wow. Seeing all that time and work compressed into just a few minutes shows just what can be done when everyone pulls together.
This next video clip is from our very own Long Beach Mayor, Dr. Robert Garcia, who has been a champion of this project since the very beginning.
Hey everyone, this is Mayor Robert Garcia, and I just want to welcome you to a very, very special day here, not just for Long Beach, but for the entire state of California and the country. Now, we're standing here at the replacement bridge for the old Gerald Desmond Bridge. This is a historic day for our city. We know that this project is just a phenomenal architecture and infrastructure marvel. The amount of work that has gone into building this bridge has been phenomenal. We've seen the construction workers, the engineers, the steel workers all working so hard to build this project. Now, we want to thank, of course, all the incredible partners, our federal partners, Caltrans, the Port of Long Beach, and of course, Metro, for this work and this bridge. Now, what's really, really important is what this bridge is actually going to do. Not only does it connect Long Beach to Los Angeles, but it connects our port and the world to each other. Clothing, computers, cars, all the things that we depend on will go up and down this bridge from our port across the country. And what's also exciting is that this new bridge becomes an icon for the city of Long Beach. Now, as its tallest structure, it's going to be lit up at night in an amazing way. And of course, with a bike lane and other pedestrian features, it is something that the public can also enjoy. We are incredibly proud of this project. We're incredibly proud to be here, and we're excited about the future of the port and trade in our community and our country. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor, for those kind words. As Mayor Garcia said, the Port of Long Beach is a key economic driver, not just for our city and region, but for the entire country.
With 15% of all the cargo that enters our country and crosses this bridge, it truly is the bridge to everywhere. That's why I'm so pleased that our federal, state, and local partners have supported us throughout this journey. We thank all of them for taking the time to send us a video clip to help us celebrate this very special day, starting with our California Lieutenant Governor, Eleni Kounalakis.
Hello, my name is Eleni Kounalakis, Lieutenant Governor of California, and I am proud to join all of you for this momentous occasion. California is home to many iconic bridges, but until today, one type of bridge has been missing from our landscape. It's called a cable-stayed bridge. You can't miss them. They're very impressive and majestic looking. And now we have one in Long Beach. Why is this important? Well, first, the new bridge at the Port of Long Beach marks another important milestone in California's ongoing effort to strengthen our critical infrastructure. California has the world's 5th largest economy, and our strong system of ports, roads, and bridges is its backbone. Second, this bridge is very striking. As the governor's representative for international affairs and trade, I can tell you that this bridge sends a clear and unmistakable message to the world about just how much we value our ports. International trade grows our economy and creates good-paying jobs. California is a global economic powerhouse because we have some of the largest and most efficient ports in the world. We need these ports to export food grown and products made here in California, and to receive the raw goods that California manufacturers need to make products sold around the country and around the world. Finally, this port is an important symbol. When companies in Singapore or Shanghai or South Korea or Germany or Japan see this new bridge in Long Beach, they will know we mean business and are dedicated to maintaining our leading position long into the future. So congratulations, Long Beach, and congratulations to our very own Caltrans, which helped oversee its construction. I also want to give a big thank you to the thousands of California workers, engineers, and support staff who have been involved in the design, engineering, and construction of the new bridge. They have given us something we can all be very proud of. When California shows to everyone that our can-do attitude and world-class infrastructure will keep the state a beacon of prosperity for decades to come. Thank you.
Hi everybody, I'm Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti, and I'm honored to join my dear friend and brother mayor, Robert Garcia, in welcoming this brand new bridge to the Port of Long Beach and to Southern California. I'm here also as chair of your LA Metro, which was so proud to support this project, because this dynamic piece of our infrastructure is not just about one single city, it is about our entire region, a remarkable addition to our local landscape that strengthens both of our ports, the busiest combined in the Western Hemisphere. These ports are the backbone of our economic strength as a region and our entire nation. Our harbor is a crossroads of commerce and connection, an entry point for goods coming from distant shores and reaching our factories here at home, a shipping lane for products headed out from our businesses to customers abroad, and a lifeline during this pandemic. It's also a source of good paying jobs for longshore workers, truckers, and so many more throughout Southern California. And as from the beginning of this COVID-19 crisis, these ports have connected us with the masks, gowns, personal protective equipment from ships directly to the people who need them most. Our doctors, our nurses, our medical professionals, and frontline workers. None of that happens unless our cargo coming into our harbor can move out of our communities safely and efficiently. That's why I am so excited about this new bridge. It is an important way to strengthen and speed up the safe movement of goods through our ports and over our highways and rail lines. It will help ease commutes along the South Bay, strengthen our economy, and it will benefit the trucks coming to and from the Port of LA too, as Mayor Garcia and I clean those trucks up for all of our air. As Mayor of Los Angeles, I know that our fates and our futures are intertwined with our sister city in Long Beach, and I want to offer my congratulations to all the workers and engineers who designed and built this bridge. And to the Port of Long Beach, congratulations on taking this next step forward to a stronger tomorrow for all of us.
Hello, I'm Congressman Alan Lowenthal. Well, it was just over a decade ago that I was proud to have led the legislative efforts to secure the first major state funding, $500 million, to begin replacing the Gerald Desmond Bridge. When the Gerald Desmond Bridge opened in 1968, the cargo ships coming to the Port of Long Beach were 1/6 the size that they are today. Just as the original Gerald Desmond Bridge was a significant step forward from the old pontoon bridge, a taller and wider bridge is needed today. And speaking of technology, this sleek new bridge that we're dedicating today will last for almost 100 years, maybe more. Today, I want to salute the Port of Long Beach and Caltrans for completing the Gerald Desmond Bridge replacement. These are vital transportation routes that, along with the other projects at the ports, help strengthen our economy and address the transportation needs of our community. This is a testimony and a testament to not only the many advancements in engineering, but also a testament to the hundreds and hundreds of workers who built this bridge, as well as a testament to the Port of Long Beach and Caltrans for their dedication in completing this magnificent bridge. I salute you all. Congratulations and thank you.
Hi, this is California State Senator Lena Gonzalez. I want to say how excited and proud I am about this new bridge coming to Long Beach. I'm excited because as a Long Beach resident and former city council member, I've seen this new bridge rising up from the ground and know what it will do to improve traffic in our region. I'm also excited because I know what this means to support our critically important ports. A few months ago, I had a chance to walk this bridge with Mayor Garcia, Vice President Joe Biden, and my brothers and sisters in labor. It was the perfect opportunity to see the real results of an excellent use of taxpayer dollars. I'm also proud of this project. Why? Because it represents the hard work of labor, the hundreds of men and women who laid and bent steel, poured the concrete, who put on their hard hats and work belts every day to create this spectacular bridge. Thank you for your incredible contributions. I know the value of this hard work personally. My father was a member of the Teamsters. He was a truck driver and a crane operator. My father is retired, but if he was still driving trucks, he would love to be one of the first to drive his big rig over the bridge. A modern bridge like this means trucks will move quicker in and out of ports. They will use less energy to climb over this bridge. But we're not done. We continue our work with state and local government offices and with the federal government to keep looking for ways to further improve our local highways to keep traffic moving in Southern California and across the state. Our highways and roads need continued funding, and I'm working to make that happen. And our ports enable California to export food that our local farmers grow, as well as the billions of dollars worth of goods produced by companies in our state and across the country. Our ports also bring in materials that local companies need to manufacture all sorts of products right here in Southern California. It is so exciting to finally see this new bridge open. Congratulations to the Port of Long Beach, Caltrans, the Metropolitan Transportation Authority, and the Federal Highway Administration for funding this project and giving our region a magnificent looking bridge.
This is State Assemblymember Patrick O'Donnell, proudly representing the communities of Long Beach, Signal Hill, San Pedro, and Catalina Island, and also the Ports Complex. What a proud moment we have before us, the rebuilding of the Gerald Desmond Bridge, something that has been needed for a long time to ensure that we have jobs in our region and certainly to help our ports continue to go green. As chair of the Assembly Select Committee on Ports and Goods Movement, I serve as the voice of the ports in the California legislature. We must continue to support the good-paying jobs at the ports, as well as continue to protect our coastline at the same time. Thousands of construction jobs were created through this project, which included a project labor agreement. The project labor agreement ensured thousands of local jobs and apprenticeship opportunities, something I'm very proud of as a high school teacher. The official name of this new bridge must be approved by the state legislature through a bill I plan to introduce after community conversation. I want to thank certainly the Port of Long Beach, the City of Long Beach, Caltrans, who's done a great job of getting this project completed. This is a monstrous project that all are going to see and all are going to be very proud of. I can't wait to drive over this bridge, and I can't wait for our ports to thrive because of this bridge. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Los Angeles County Supervisor Janice Hahn, and on behalf of the residents and businesses in the 4th District, and on behalf of all of Los Angeles County, I commend the Port of Long Beach for presenting us this magnificent bridge. You know, it was Mario Cordero when he was a Long Beach Harbor Commissioner, and long before he became the Port's Executive Director, who coined the phrase, "This will be a bridge to everywhere." I love that phrase, and it captures the promise and potential of this bridge. At the time of the groundbreaking, I had just been appointed to the House Transportation and Infrastructure Committee in Congress and had founded the first Congressional Ports Caucus. I was trying to raise awareness among my colleagues about the importance of investing in our nation's port infrastructure. A bridge like this means a strong national economy. It tells the world that we are serious about modernizing our port facilities to handle billions of dollars of imports and exports. Perhaps more importantly, an investment like this tells our workers that we support their jobs at the ports and that we support the hundreds of thousands of jobs that are connected to our vast port complex. Another thing that I found interesting about this new bridge is how it was funded and why it was funded. This bridge was built using a great mix of funding sources: federal highway funds, state and county transportation funds, as well as from the revenues the Port of Long Beach collects from ships using its harbor. That tells us this bridge is not only critically important to our local economy, it is vital to the state transportation system and, in fact, to the entire national economy. I salute the dock workers, the truck drivers, and especially the construction workers who built this wonderful bridge. I'm sure you are proud. So congratulations to the Port of Long Beach, to LA Metro, the Federal Highway Administration, and to Caltrans for delivering this magnificent bridge.
Thank you to all of you who sent your video clips. I hope soon we'll be able to host you here in Long Beach to drive together over this new bridge. And now, before we hear from some of our vital partners, let's take a couple of minutes to watch a video from a series called Meet the Bridge Builders that the Port of Long Beach is putting together to document for posterity all of the innovations and construction firsts that forever will be part of the history of this amazing bridge.
This episode takes us back to the first initial design and some of the initial challenges that we encountered as part of this project.
It's very hard to imagine a bridge that was going to completely overshadow the existing bridge.
It's about 2 miles long. That cable-stayed section is 2,000 feet long. It's the first vehicular cable-stayed bridge in California. The towers are massive. Everything is massive.
We're talking immensely massive pieces of bridge componentry that is just enormous. I mean, it really does actually defy human logic at times. The gravity and sheer size and weight of what we're doing.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime project. When you think about this cable-stayed bridge and how complex and difficult it was to build in the busiest ports in the nation.
Being on your public tours, I've realized that saying things to the public doesn't mean the same thing I think it would mean. So I've had to translate it into, you know, it's this many elephants. It weighs this many Boeing 737s. Those towers are 48 stories tall instead of 515 feet tall.
I like being kind of on the edge. I kind of like pushing my boundaries, and so being at the top of a 515-foot tower, if there was a zip line, I would jump on it and ride it down to the bottom.
But a lot of people don't appreciate, I think, what it takes to support a structure like that.
We're right here at a site where they're starting to build the beginning of one of the columns that's going to support the upper bridge.
There's probably close to as much concrete and steel buried in the ground down to depths of about 200 feet, and that's a marvel in itself.
One of the days that I got to watch the contractor employ what felt like a virtual army.
We're going to be placing our pile cap here, Tower 17. We should have a truck every 1.6 minutes.
It really was a cacophony of sound to see that many people working that closely.
We did 3,000 cubic yards of concrete over the course of about 16 hours. That was very impressive.
And when they were all done, you got to see the basic foundation, how big the pile cap for the towers was really going to be.
You're talking about a footing that's an octagon, almost 90 feet across on a side. And in the middle, it's 18 feet thick of solid concrete. So when you're walking on the rebar, when you're crawling on the inside of it, the sheer magnitude of everything was really mind-blowing.
I'd have to say that standing on top of that plywood, looking down, isn't actually the scariest part. The scariest part is being in the man lift on the way up.
If you look at it from down below, looking up, you get the perspective on how tall it is. And then you go up above and you look down and the cars are this big. You get a much better feel for the scope and the size of the project.
That's the first impression you get when out here, is when you look around, you realize how small you are and how giant everything is and everything that we're using to build it.
It's a legacy for the entire team and the port.
Another huge challenge was putting together the funds required to build this new bridge. Only by collaborating with a number of funding partners was this possible.
Caltrans, the U.S. Department of Transportation, and LA Metro joined with the port to fund this amazing project. We thank them for their vision and partnership throughout the years, and we also thank them for sending us these video clips.
Hello,
I'm David Kim, Secretary of the California State Transportation Agency. On behalf of Governor Newsom, I'm so honored to join you on this truly joyous occasion, the opening of the new Gerald Desmond Bridge. I'm personally very familiar with the project, which started while I was at the Federal Highway Administration. And I vividly remember how the old bridge was literally crumbling, and the Port of Long Beach installed a diaper-like device to prevent concrete from falling into the ship channel. Now, here we are, welcoming this brand new, beautiful cable-stayed bridge that will be a landmark for the city and Port of Long Beach, and will also serve as a clear reminder of California's role as the country's preeminent freight state. Of course, California would not have that well-deserved reputation without the Port of Long Beach. Over the past many years, the port has developed into an international trade powerhouse that handles more than 7 million containers and $170 billion of goods annually. And the new state-of-the-art bridge expands the capacity to handle even greater volumes of freight in the years ahead, and it further solidifies the Port of Long Beach's role as a global freight leader. The COVID-19 pandemic has really put a spotlight on the importance of California's infrastructure and ports when it comes to the movement of critical supplies, especially in times of need. And so I offer my heartfelt congratulations to all the partners on delivering this critical project. Getting to this milestone is a wonderful testament to local, regional, state, and federal agencies that have come together in a spirit of collaboration and partnership. Thank you all for your contributions and congratulations on this massive achievement.
Hello, I'm Toks Omishakin, your Caltrans Director. On completion of this extraordinary project, I'd like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all crew members, contractors, and the sponsors of our new Gerald Desmond Bridge replacement. Thank you to the Port of Long Beach for collaborating with Caltrans on this critical project. And to the Federal Highway Administration, LA Metro, and the local Los Angeles Caltrans District 7 office, thank you for the capital support. This project created tens of thousands of jobs in the region. It also provided an opportunity for other bridge builders to learn about Caltrans' outstanding structural building techniques. It's exciting to see one of the most seismically advanced, state-of-the-art bridges connecting some of the most critical ports in the state and nation. And the new bicycle path provides multimodal recreation options. It truly is a beautiful and amazing sight. As the second busiest container seaport in the United States, the Port of Long Beach moves trade valued at $200 billion annually and supports more than 575,000 jobs in Southern California. The new bridge will be a vital part of infrastructure for California and the nation, with 15% of U.S. waterborne cargo expected to be trucked across the bridge each year. That's a significant impact to the economy of this region and to our state. Best wishes to all on the well-deserved celebration of this incredible accomplishment, the new stunning Gerald Desmond Bridge. Again, congratulations and thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Vince Mamano, the Division Administrator of the Federal Highway Administration here in California. I want to thank you for the opportunity to say a few words. I promise it'll only be a few words. Actually, it's really only one word. It's congratulations. 15% of our nation's imported cargo goes over this bridge. The impact that this link of our infrastructure has on our nation's economy is just fantastic. And your ability to keep that link open throughout construction was extraordinary. Working with the ports, making sure they knew what was going on, coordinating with them, coordinating with the locals that live there. Your outreach to the community was excellent. I sat in several meetings on this project, and it always struck me your concern for the community and how you were going to be able to build this project and allow that community around you to continue to work and move and be vibrant. And I think that's something you really should be proud of, that outreach. Again, this is such a critical piece of our nation's economy. On behalf of the Federal Highway Administration, I want to thank you. I want to congratulate you for delivering such an extraordinary project. And I hope everybody stays safe. Thank you again for the opportunity to say a few words. one or two more. I always like to end with a little bit of a safety message. So just remember, put your phone down. Put your phone down while you're driving, because when you put your phone in your hand, you're taking other people's lives in your hand. So be safe, be smart, and I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks again for this opportunity, and congratulations.
In California, all our roads and bridges and rail lines are critical to keeping our economy moving. It's important to maintain these vital transportation links. But the Gerald Desmond Bridge has outlived its capacity. It wasn't designed to handle 18 million vehicle trips a year, which now it will. Although it was safe, it was also becoming too costly to maintain. It was too low to accommodate many of the newer cargo ships calling on the Port of Long Beach, and the old bridge was steep. That is why the California Transportation Commission approved this project in 2010 and committed to the state's share to fund the new bridge. Again, $568 million, 3,000 new jobs. It is especially important at the busiest port complex in the United States. The Gerald Desmond Bridge sees nearly 15% of the nation's waterborne cargo trucked over it annually. We need efficient methods of moving cargo, and this new bridge will accomplish that for the next 100 years. We also need a bridge that will hold up in what we know is earthquake country. I'm excited by the state-of-the-art designs and engineering that make this new bridge one of the most resilient in the event of a major earthquake. The bridge will bend, not break. As I tour this bridge, I can see how this massive structure will ride out a major earthquake with minimum impact. On behalf of California Transportation Commission and my fellow commissioners, we salute the Port of Long Beach and Caltrans for a job well done. This is an amazing bridge, and we are so proud of California putting this together and bringing our unique ingenuity and our job creation and our funding together to serve the freight needs of this entire state and the nation. Thank you very much.
On behalf of Caltrans District 7, I'm proud to be part of the opening of the new Gerald Desmond Bridge in the Port of Long Beach. This landmark bridge project has been a partnership between Caltrans, the Port of Long Beach, the design-build contractor SFI, LA Metro, and the California Transportation Commission. This bridge, along with the recently completed Schuler-Heim Bridge, provides the port complex with improved connections that will help keep California's economy moving. The new Gerald Desmond Bridge replaces a 1968 steel truss structure that has served the area well. However, that bridge has served its useful life. Of special note, this new bridge incorporates a number of modern technologies that will protect it from a seismic event, while also providing valuable information on the health of the structure. This iconic structure is a punctuation to the landscape of Long Beach. Thanks to the Port of Long Beach for the collaboration, the contractor SFI for working through numerous challenges, and all Caltrans engineering and maintenance crews who tirelessly worked to consult and guide the contract crews on this state-of-the-art structure. Congratulations on a job well done. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Philip Washington, Chief Executive Officer of the Los Angeles County Metropolitan Transportation Authority, also known as LA Metro. At Metro, we've been at the forefront of many major road, highway, rail, and transportation projects that improve the overall mobility of one of the world's most populous regions, which is why I'm very excited to see an important and significant addition to our local highways, the new bridge at the Port of Long Beach. The new bridge will be officially an extension of Interstate 710. As anyone who drives Southern California freeways knows, the 710 freeway is one of the most used routes for trucks hauling cargo to and from the Port of Long Beach and its neighbor, the Port of Los Angeles. The 710 freeway is a vital economic link not only to Southern California, but to the nation. Materials and merchandise begin their journey on this freeway as they head to retail stores and factories all over the nation. Over the years, we've vastly improved this highway, and we have plans to keep making improvements to ensure efficiency and safety on the 710. And if you have been driving near the ports over the last few years, you can see why a wider, smoother bridge is so important. During construction, cars and trucks had to use street detours in the port area. But now with this bridge opening, we have a fast, efficient interchange at the southern end of the 710 freeway. This is a major improvement in traffic flow. As one of the funding partners for the new bridge, Metro wants to thank everyone, the commuters, the truckers, and those who work at the ports for their patience and understanding during this construction. The wait has been worth it. This new bridge means our drive is going to be much, much smoother and quicker. Again, I salute the Port of Long Beach, Caltrans, the Federal Highway Administration, and the contractor for delivering this magnificent bridge. I can't wait to drive it myself.
There is no doubt it takes strong partners who share a vision to jumpstart a project like building this magnificent new bridge.
And it also takes thousands of women and men who on a daily basis are out in the middle of the construction site to build the foundations, the columns, the towers, and the main span.
In this next episode from Meet the Bridge Builders series, see how they were able to clear the right-of-way so that 350 foundation piles, some nearly 200 feet below ground, could be constructed.
It's very hard to imagine a bridge that was going to completely overshadow the existing bridge.
We, the port, took on the responsibility of clearing the right-of-way. The reason for that is there's a lot of previously abandoned oil wells or active oil wells, a lot of utilities in the right-of-way area.
These wells are right in the footprint of the bends of the new bridge, so we need to remove the well casing way deeper than we usually have to. So this entire thing that you're seeing here, it's never been done in our industry before.
In one case, we had to send divers down 250 feet down a narrow shaft, had to put them into decompression chambers to avoid the bends afterward.
We have to do these casing recoveries from about 240 feet below the current surface. So what we do is we take this 2.2 meter pipe, and which is approximately 7 feet, and we oscillate it down to a section where we're going to cut. And here you can see we've just cut and recovered part of the casing that was in the well.
That was a very early challenge. At the same time, we're spending a lot of money on the foundation, and the Harbor Board and members of the city are saying, where's all this money going? We don't see anything coming out of the ground. So it was, it just made it that much more important to communicate what was going on and what we were doing early on.
One of the biggest surprises, something that went extremely well that I thought was going to be a humongous challenge, was the installation of the foundation piles.
We ended up building incredibly deep, strong, what are called cast and drilled shaft piles. And these things are enormously deep. Some of them are 200 feet deep. And there were so many of these, we found out the complexity of this, and to make those things work for the seismic design loads, it was incredibly challenging.
We have an opportunity here to see what some of that structure that goes underground looks like when it's up in the air. This is the steel reinforcing cage that's going to be placed down into one of those deep piles. Then the concrete will be poured around it. This steel weighs 66,000 pounds. And remember, there's over 300 of these piles that's going to support our bridge. That's the kind of work you need to have a bridge that's going to last 100 years.
The contractor had to install them in a manner where they had zero defects, zero flaws from tip to top. And we verified this through various types of gamma testing, which is a radiation testing or a cross-hole sonic logging type of method. And we were able to see inside of the pile, inside the cross-section of the pile, and ensure that there were no anomalies, no defects in the pile.
Certainly, the success of the project early on hinged upon the ability of the contractor to drill 350 holes in the ground in a relatively short amount of time, and to do it accurately, because that really is the foundation upon which the rest of the bridge sits. So the bridge drilling foundation crew, Legacy Drilling, they really were rock stars on the project.
The pile cap of the tower was awe-inspiring because that was the culmination of all the work that went into the foundations coming to the surface, and the realization that what I was looking at was going to be supporting the tower, which would eventually be supporting the entire bridge itself.
When one thinks of all the steps that have to take place to bring the site from a bare, clean dirt site to this massive billion-dollar structure, it really taxes your imagination.
Truly, it is the people who designed and built this bridge who are to be thanked and congratulated today. They are the ones who built the more than 100 steel reinforced concrete columns, the two 515-foot high towers, and the nearly 2 miles of smooth and wide roadway.
This amazing and beautiful bridge is something we can all be proud of to have in our city.
And we thank all of you for joining us virtually today, a day we will never forget.
On behalf of the hardworking, skilled and trained men and women in local building and construction trades, I'm extremely proud and honored to offer our congratulations to the completion of the Gerald Desmond Bridge project. The Los Angeles and Orange Counties Building and Construction Trades Council is in the business of creating good jobs and lifelong careers. This project is a shining example of what good infrastructure projects can do for the local economy. The new bridge at the Port of Long Beach is one of those projects that the building and construction workers dream about. This is not only an iconic structure, it's a very large monument that workers will point to and say, I worked on that. The bridge is a great example of why skilled workers are needed to build bridges, office towers, football stadiums, apartment buildings, and highways, to name a few. I'm happy to say that most of the workers on the project are from the Southern California region. So they, their children, and their grandchildren will be able to drive over this bridge with pride and a sense of incredible accomplishment. Most of all, this bridge was constructed with safety in mind. Ironworkers, laborers, electricians, operating engineers, and many other trades were able to complete their tasks without incident. This is such a great accomplishment given the size and complexity of this project. But it is expected due to each trade making safety their #1 priority. I want to thank the Port of Long Beach, the Long Beach City Council, the SFI joint venture, and others for giving very meaningful jobs to men and women of the construction and building trades. Congratulations to all.
Hello, I'm Ramon Ponce de Leon, President of the International Longshore and Warehouse Union, Local 13. On behalf of thousands of Local 13 members who work at the ports of Long Beach and Los Angeles, we have been looking forward to this day when the new bridge is completed. The ILWU supports capital projects that maintain and increase the port's competitiveness. This bridge will significantly improve the traffic flow of cargo and workers. Over the past decades, we have witnessed tremendous growth at the Port of Long Beach. And in the past 7 years, dock workers have enjoyed watching this new bridge rise up out of the ground and tower over the port. We know the bridge will improve our movement across the port complex, as well as improve the movement of cargo to and from terminals. As essential workers, ILWU members are committed to carrying out our important duties during this COVID pandemic and beyond. Just like the workers who built this awesome bridge, we've always protected each other on the job site and will continue to do so in the future. We look forward to having a much wider and safer bridge to get to our jobs. Our workforce and our ports play an important role in the national economy. Every day, dock workers are loading and unloading ships that come to our ports from all around the world. Every day, we are helping to deliver the products, the goods, and the raw materials needed to keep our economy moving. The ILWU is proud of the work we do, providing goods to our nation. We are grateful that our Port of Long Beach is committed to enhancing competitiveness in international trade. Thank you, Port of Long Beach, and thank you, Caltrans. God bless you.
Thank you to everyone who shared their comments and well wishes with all of you watching today as we celebrate the opening of this amazing bridge that will forever be a landmark associated with our great city and ensure our competitive edge for decades to come.
And now let's get out to the bridge itself and join our Mayor, Robert Garcia, the President of our Board of Harbor Commissioners, Frank Colonna, and Mario Cordero, our Executive Director, who are there on the bridge, ready to join a caravan of trucks and cars, the very first to officially cross over the new bridge.
Using social distance, we will share this live event with you.
So please join us on this beautiful October day. Well, that's a wrap.
Let's go.
All right. Hello, I'm Noel Hacegaba, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to this amazing celebration brought to you by the Port of Long Beach. This next portion of our grand opening ceremony is taking place right here on this amazing bridge, and waiting for the go-ahead is a series of very special trucks, cars, boats, planes, and much more to mark the occasion. But before we get to all of that, we have three very special guests who are joining us here today at the start-finish line. You'll hear from each of them in a moment. Long Beach Mayor Robert Garcia, the President of the Long Beach Board of Harbor Commissioners, Frank Colonna, and our Executive Director at the Port of Long Beach, Mario Cordero. Making sure we follow all protocols for live events during this time, we will all maintain our distance, and each of us will wear our masks until it's time for us to speak individually. At this time, it's my pleasure to welcome to the stage Mario Cordero.
Good morning and welcome to the Port of Long Beach. This iconic bridge is not just for the Port of Long Beach. It's a great statement for the city of Long Beach. It's a great statement for the state of California. And it's a great statement for the nation's largest port complex. This is a global link to international cargo. 15% of the nation's imports cross this bridge. I want to thank our contractor, SFI, the project and construction manager, WSP. I want to thank labor, the men and women who work 24/7 on this bridge. I want to thank all the engineers who put this American project with 18 million pounds of structural steel made in America. And I want to thank the Port of Long Beach staff, the dedication and the endeavor to accomplish this. And last, I want to thank everybody in the city of Long Beach, the city council, the past commissioners whose vision made this endeavor. And this is not just a bridge for cargo or a bridge for the commuters. We have a bike path, a pedestrian path. So it's not only a bridge to everywhere, it's a bridge for everyone. So with that, let me introduce the President of the Harbor Commission for the Port of Long Beach, a guy that's all about business, President Frank Colonna.
Thank you, Mario, and yes, I'm very proud to be president of the Board of Harbor Commissioners. Good morning, all. Today, the sun is shining on our new bridge, our magnificent port, and our great city. Looking out from this extraordinary structure, I can tell you it was certainly worth the wait. And behind me, a long line of gleaming, beautiful trucks that daily serve our port. I'm about to be able to ride in one, or at least will be at the start of one with myself and the mayor in just a very few minutes. Look, these green trucks, they are examples of our pledge to better air quality and our promise to the community for greener technology. Our future looks to more green, clean, reliable, and efficient port operations. This new bridge, tall in structure, is part of our healthy, prosperous future before us today. Trucks will travel smoother, faster, and more efficient, and our port is working hard to continue to bring green technology to our operations. Right now, we have zero emissions demonstration projects at all 6 of our container terminals. a coordinated effort to find the best path to zero emission and a greener future. A better, more efficient bridge, better trucks, a better future, and a better Long Beach. And now it's my pleasure to introduce our great mayor, Dr. Robert Garcia.
Thank you. This is really a monumentous day for the city of Long Beach. I think it's important that we just begin by just taking a moment to recognize that we are opening this incredible infrastructure project during a time that's very difficult as well for our country. I want to just take a second to say that I know that on behalf of the Port of Long Beach, the entire city of Long Beach, and everyone within our community, our hearts and our thoughts go out right now to every single person impacted by COVID-19, and especially this morning to the President of the United States, the First Lady, and anybody at the White House that's been impacted by this pandemic. I personally have had personal loss on this issue, and it just gives me a lot of this moment of pride for us to also think about what's happening in our country. And I just want to just take a moment on behalf of the entire port staff to wish all of them the very best. Now, this is an amazing day, and it's a colossal achievement. This bridge represents an incredible success story. And I want to begin by thanking all of the men and women, many of whom are over here, for their amazing work in building this incredible infrastructure project. Thank you all very much for your incredible work. I also want to note that this bridge was built with union labor. And I'm really proud that this entire project was done with women and men building it that got great benefits and that could take care of their families. We also know that this bridge represents the future. It links not only Long Beach to Los Angeles, but links Long Beach to the world. Thank you to the entire port team for working on this project. And I want to thank all of you especially for creating this incredible, incredible achievement. And in just a few weeks, this bridge will also begin lighting up at night. So not only will we see this incredible structure, it'll be lit up as a beacon of infrastructure and American achievement all across the region. And with that, we're going to go ahead and begin our ceremonies here in just a minute. So I look forward to seeing everyone excited about this bridge and driving over, and pretty soon also cycling over the bridge as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. If the three of you would follow me, let's get you to the starting line right now. Thank you.
You guys want to get on the other?
You can join us
Frank.
today. We couldn't be more excited to celebrate. Oh, not yet. Okay. 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 Once again, we want to thank the mayor and President Colonna, Mario Cordero, for those remarks. Truly, this is an exceptional event, one that we will long remember many years from today. And we couldn't be more proud here at the Port of Long Beach to celebrate this very special occasion with all of you. And I would, you're looking live at the grand opening ceremony.
Let's go, Mario.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the very first people to cross onto the brand new, amazing, iconic bridge, the Bridge to Everywhere. And there we have Mayor Garcia with Mario Cordero and Frank Colonna. They are paving the way for this fleet of amazing trucks that will be the first caravan to drive through this amazing bridge. Now this morning we're going to celebrate this milestone event with a very special 3-part display on, under, and above this amazing bridge. Behind us we have a lineup of more than 24 trucks with containers that represent our shipping lines. And here they are, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the very first one. There we have it.
Yeah, Noel, many of these trucks that are coming through right now, NFI is one of the trucking companies carrying this new box. It's a near zero and zero emission goals that we have. So it's a perfect example of what we're striving, and this piece of infrastructure supports that.
Absolutely, Rick. You know, as we get started, the Port of Long Beach expresses its deep gratitude to the Harbor Trucking Association and its membership for their assistance with providing all the trucks today. Here we have our next truck. This is a truck carrying an MSC container.
And again, Cal Cartage Company provided the trucks for the first 3 vehicles in the Caravan. And in October 2017, Cal Cartage was acquired by NFI. And they're one of the major licensed motor carriers or trucking companies that do port drayage here in the port complex. And I think this is an example of, again, moving forward with our zero emission goals.
Absolutely. MSC is the world's 2nd largest shipping line, and for the Port of Long Beach, our largest customer by volume. We're certainly very proud to have them here participating in this caravan.
And here we got the float. We have our float coming here, Noel.
That's right. Our next vehicle is a Port of Long Beach float. And on it, we have 4 very special guests. Harbor Commission Vice President Stephen Neal, Commissioner Bonnie Lowenthal, Commissioner Bobby Overa, and Commissioner Sharon Weissman. They, of course, represent the Harbor Commission, the presiding body over the Port of Long Beach.
The Harbor Commission has helped lead the Port of Long Beach since 1916, and actually the first official 5-member body was formed in 1925. So we're working over 100 years of this port complex and having leadership that we have. There's been over 63 men and 9 women who have served on the board of Harbor Commissioners. That's a pretty select company when you think about the 100 years and the responsibilities they hold to keep this port running.
They truly are our ambassadors in the community and beyond, and we're certainly grateful for their leadership in making infrastructure projects like these, Rick, happen. I mean, it really sets us apart from other gateways, other ports. Thank you so much, Commissioners, for your dedication and leadership. Our next 2 trucks represent Costco Shipping, which serves 105 countries across the globe. Costco is the world's 3rd largest shipping line and our 2nd largest customer by volume at the Port of Long Beach.
Total Transportation Services, Inc., or TTSI, provided the trucks for these 2 Costco containers that they're carrying right now. TTSI is one of the largest carriers in the Port of Long Beach. They're a great overall partner, again, in helping us strive for our zero emission goals when it comes to port drayage vehicles. So thank you, TTSI.
Yeah, and you can hear the trucks announce themselves with the honks and horns. What a sight. Majestic view here from the top of the bridge. Our next 2 trucks represent Matson Shipping, a leader in the Pacific since 1882. And here's a fun fact. Matson is headquartered in Honolulu, and Matson is a lifeline for the Hawaiian Islands, bringing food and other products to the islands. Matson also serves Alaska, Guam, Micronesia, the South Pacific, and China.
Dependable Supply Chain Services provided the trucks for these 2 Matson vehicles that are going by with the containers. Dependable lives up to its name as a full-service logistics provider here in the Port of Long Beach. Again, it's a partnership with so many different entities.
You know, we just saw a very unique truck go by, Rick. Our next two trucks represent a recognizable shipping company in the port. They are bright fuchsia containers of the Ocean Network Express, also known as ONE, which is headquartered in Singapore and is the 6th largest container carrier in the world. They serve 120 countries globally.
So as we're starting to move over now, let's look over on the water side. Behind Jacobson, Long Beach Fireboats Protector, Diligence demonstrate their impressive water cannons, the largest of which are capable of delivering an incredible 12,000 gallons per minute at targets up to 600 feet away. The Long Beach Fire Department operates these vehicles to keep our port and surrounding areas safe.
What an amazing sight. We weren't kidding when we said we'd see on, under, and soon we'll see something over the bridge. Our next truck represents automaker Toyota. Now this is a very special truck because it's zero emissions.
And Southern Counties Express provided the truck. Founded in 1990, Southern Counties is a leading transportation and warehouse provider.
We just saw Hapag-Lloyd, one of the world's leading shipping companies, pass us by. Well, Hapag-Lloyd is based in Germany, serves 129 countries. In the transatlantic, Middle East, Latin America, and intra-trade. And here we have Pasha Hawaii also passing us by.
That's right, and Sea Logic provided the trucks for these two Pasha Hawaii containers. Again, another leading trucking company.
Hey, let's check back on the water parade once again. We have a terrific lineup of vessels. We've got Jacobson, we've got the Port of Long Beach, of course, the Naval Weapons Station in Seal Beach, Customs and Border Protection, City of Avalon, among others. It's quite an array. Our next truck represents FlexiVan, one of the largest chassis providers in North America.
That's right, and Noel, Pacific 9 Transportation is the trucking company that's providing and working with FlexiVan containers. They were founded in 2004, and they're another example of leading transportation company.
And right after that, we've got two trucks that represent OOCL, again, one of the largest integrated international container transportation companies in the world. Now, OOCL is based in Hong Kong and ships to Asia, Europe, the Americas, Africa, and even Australia.
And TradeLink Transportation provided the trucks for these two OOCL containers. Based in Compton, they serve the ports of LA and Long Beach.
And I see we have a Maersk container there that just passed us by. Maersk, of course, a Danish company. And ladies and gentlemen, above us, a very special treat. We've got 5 Tiger Squadron that are gracing the skies to help us commemorate this amazing event. This is from Southern California's premier formation flying team called Tiger Squadron. And here they come. Look up, everybody. Flying vintage military aircraft led by Craig Ekberg. That was stunning, right, Rick?
That was
amazing.
Excellent. Amazing.
And the procession of trucks continues right behind us. We have another truck. This is Pacific Drayage Services, pulling a FlexiVan chassis. And after them, we have 2 trucks representing CMA CGM. That's a French container transportation shipping company, and they operate in 150 countries globally. It's the 4th largest line by container capacity.
It's amazing to see these trucks, Noel, when you think about, you know, everything we've been pushing for the last 15, 20 years, you know, cleaning up this port complex. This is the example, the investment that all stakeholders make, not just the port, but our trucking companies, you know, the drivers. I could go on and on. It's great.
You're absolutely right. I mean, it really takes the entire port ecosystem to make projects like these a success. I mean, and Rick, to think that every day we have about 60,000 vehicles that transit this bridge, and about a quarter of them are trucks.
Right. And that's for the complex.
That's right.
Yeah, it's not just for Long Beach, Port of Long Beach.
That's
It's
right.
the complex.
Right. It's an amazing, amazing feat when you think about it. Behind us, we've got another truck, and they're representing another chassis leasing company here in our port, and this is Track Intermodal.
Yep. it's amazing because I don't think anybody really understands, you know, that on a day-to-day basis, understanding the chassis, the importance of that, and the changes in our industry, and how we all have to work together.
Absolutely.
So.
You know, on any given day, I mean, it's a system.
Yeah.
We have to remind ourselves we have to collaborate. And here's Wanhai. Wanhai is a Taiwanese-based company, and it's being pulled here by a near-zero emissions truck. Wanhai has a select service that comes to our port, and they've been around for quite a few years here at the Port of Long Beach.
I mean, that's amazing right there. You know, probably 20 years ago when the first electric Class 8 truck came out, a lot of it was around the duty cycle, whether they could pull it. And this is a perfect example of what can happen.
I mean, the possibilities are endless, and thanks to our trucking partners, they've stepped up to raise the bar. We just saw a couple of HMM containers pass us by. HMM is based in South Korea. They're the world's 9th largest container line. And of course, we just saw Assemblymember, another South Korean-based company that is relatively new. And this is what we would call the new generation of shipping lines following the massive realignment that we experienced here in the last 6-7 years.
It's great. I think we need to give special thanks to all of our stakeholders. You know, marine terminal operators, the shipping companies, the shipping lines, our rail partners, PHL, UP, BNSF. You know, I could go on and on. Everybody who supports this complex and does the things we need to do.
Yeah, you're so right. I mean, it really takes a whole family, a whole village of port stakeholders. And in order to make a gateway successful, it's the collaboration. And now look at this. This is a very nice surprise. We've got some classic cars, starting with a 1910 Model T. This is amazing. Look at this. Amazing. This is, Rick, this reminds me of the past meeting the future. You've got some of the very first cars that are transiting the most modern advanced bridge in the country. It's amazing.
And remember, some 60, 70 years ago, we had a pontoon bridge here before our now existing Gerald Desmond bridge and now this new iconic bridge. So, you know, time does, we've evolved with our infrastructure for sure.
We certainly have, and I have to say, the owners of these vehicles have kept them up very, very well.
Yeah.
You can't tell that they're decades old, but here they are, and certainly they're riding in style. Amazing. Just amazing. This really is going to be a day to remember. I mean, to see this caravan of trucks followed by this caravan of classic cars.
Classic cars, I wonder if they could pull a container, do you think? We should test it out.
That could be the car of the future, right?
Right.
Yeah, that would require quite a bit of horsepower.
That's right.
You know, the planes that flew us by, really an amazing sight.
Yeah, it's another example of, you know, again, you know, kind of, you know, we've got these classic cars going by. What was flying by is, you know, antique aircraft, you know, at that time. Very important, very,
absolutely.
You know, so it's great.
And you mentioned, right, that there's many modes, right? The reason we're seeing cars and trucks, boats and airplanes is because we are truly an intermodal gateway. You know, we rely on our partners who drive the trucks and operate the railroads and, you know, make the chassis available. I mean, it truly is an integrated system.
You know, when we're talking about, you know, what makes this port tick, we've got to talk about the workforce.
That's right.
You know, ILWU and so many more that on the waterfront and throughout this region and throughout the nation.
That's right.
Because a box gets put on a ship, it comes off, it either gets on a truck or a train. Everybody's touching that box until that product gets to the shelf. So it's very important for us to recognize the complexity of what makes this port tick.
Absolutely. I mean, certainly we could not be where we are today without the 20,000 or so women and men of the ILWU who each day show up. They show up to work and they make us proud by doing their very best to make our port more competitive, and we certainly thank them.
Yep.
Well, look at this hot rod here. I like the flames on the sides.
That might be my favorite one right there.
You know, it certainly captures the temperature.
That's right.
don't get us wrong. I mean, majestic views, but it's a little warm up here in Southern California.
And we got our partners.
All right, we've got Harbor Patrol, of course, who protect our port on a day-to-day basis in coordination with our Long Beach Police Department, and we've got U.S. Customs and Border Protection after them. And it looks like we've got our first series of civilian vehicles, Rick, that are now transiting the bridge.
That's right. I mean, early part of my career, I went over both these bridges, both Vincent Thomas and the Gerald Desmond on a daily basis, you know, going both ways. So I look forward to coming across this new bridge, going, you know, back and forth to work. So.
Well, you know, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the big day is coming. It's Monday, October 5th, when this bridge officially opens to the public, and we have some boats there.
We have
wow.
the fire boats. There we go.
There we go. What a sight. They're making their presence known. We've got Jacobson Pilot. We've got the Long Beach Police Department.
We do.
Long Beach Fire Department.
We've got our own dive team out there.
Absolutely.
Our dive team is out there with their barge.
There you go.
We've got our partners that provide a lot of transportation for us in terms of the harbor. I always forget their name. What's it? Harbor. The transportation. Anyways, they provide a lot of service for us. There's a lot of our partners are out there for sure. And I was just looking at that sailing ship.
And here's the final car in the Caravan, Rick, and it's fittingly, it's a Harbor Patrol officer. Thank you so much to the women and men of our Harbor Patrol and our partners at the Long Beach Police Department. Amazing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, it's been a joy and a pleasure for us to share this momentous occasion with all of you. We would have loved to have had this in person, but of course circumstances did not permit. Our thoughts and prayers to all who have been afflicted by the virus, including our President and the First Lady. But we thank you so much for joining us virtually, and we wish you all the best.
Yeah, thank you all for attending, and Godspeed.